Hi there. So I just wanted to share a little bit about sexual energy and feeling too much. I blasted into this world with a lot of sexual energy and a lot of fire in me, and I feel like I've been trying to squash that down or suppress that ever since then. Try and be like less of myself because of the energetic responses I felt from other people, or the actual verbal responses I've had from other people growing up, and almost feeling like I've had to apologise for who I am for like most of my life because I'm too much. Like, stop being too much. Well, you know what? A too muchness is actually my true self, and I feel like people can't feel their value when they go against what is their true state just to like make everyone else around them feel more comfortable. And in relation to sexual energy, it's really interesting because people seem to know this about me before I even say anything. And it's not just my twin. My twin remarked on that. This is at one point he was like, "I've known since you were since I met you that you're a very sexual woman, just the way you walk, the way you move your hips and stuff." And it's like, it just made me realise how much of a futile exercise it is to try and suppress this and to pretend it's not there, because people can see right through it, like if that's your true state. And the avoidance of your sexual energy can actually inhibit your ability to be creatively expressive and to actually step into your joy and stuff as well. Like, I feel like I'm naturally drawn to things that allow me to express myself, like dancing, singing, writing, everything that actually has a lot of creative energy behind it, which is actually sexual energy. And it's interesting because controlling your sexual energy is going to affect your connection with your twin as well. Your twin is going to light you up like a Christmas tree at every chakra point, and you just know this, you can sense this from them, and you can feel it at some level when you meet them, but there's a lot of like woundedness that's there as well to start with, which so you can't feel that energy flowing right through your chakras properly. But I've actually noticed this is related to my relationships. I've always felt a level of flatness in relationships and feeling like just not getting that connection that I'm really looking for with people. And it actually originates in yourself. Like, if you're not tuning into that flow of masculine and feminine energy within you and trying to control your state of arousal, then it's going to stop you from having fulfilling sexual connections. And it's actually, for me, I feel like for me and for a lot of other women in particular, this is what causes them to have issues being able to have an orgasm or being able to totally like surrender with someone, because they're not comfortable going to that place for themselves, or they're trying to control going to that place for themselves. But for me, like, especially since I met my twin, like, there's nothing that I want more than to like just melt into him. Like, and that's what that connection does to you. You're just like, just want to completely lose everything. But until I've got over that, trying to control that with myself, because like your experience that you have with yourself sexually will be the same experience that you have with your twin sexually, and in some ways that's been a reflection of the experiences that you've had up till now with other partners, because they can only meet you on the level that you are able to meet yourself. So this is what I realised, that I need to work on being able to connect with that energy myself and stop trying to control it, so that I can then experience a fulfilling connection on the outside, and can also have that essentially full body orgasm and be able to like have the energy flow right through your body and connect properly at all chakras with your twin. and you will feel that pull. Like you feel like a mind, body, soul, spiritual connection to them anyway. But when you have purged out all that woundedness and you've cleaned like all the old energy that you've been holding on to, then you'll feel the like authentic pull to them. So yeah, so I just wanted to like talk about this and make people maybe provoke some thought in people so that they can like start to think about how their connection to themselves and how their desire to control their sexual energy or control their emotional response, because your state of arousal is essentially your emotional response to attraction. So work on your connection to yourself and just allow yourself to let that go. Right? So thank you, and be too much. That's my main message with everything. Untame your flame and just be your too muchness, or be like, just because that is where you're going to have the biggest impact. Trying to control that is actually like stopping you from receiving the abundance that is like waiting for you in all areas of life. Alright, so thank you.